So I was trapped in a snowstorm in a little wooden box. So my hands are black, frozen. Also, he left me in a pool too. So I was floating there from like 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. In China, they would like to kidnap little girls to send them to the deep mountain in the village. The problem is the one-child policy.
Right.
Since the gender imbalance became a major problem.
Do y'all really eat dogs and cats?
And there used to be a Yuling dog festival. You showcase all the dogs, and then there'll be a festival of the feast.
Hey guys, welcome to Friends with Davey. I am here with, I think, probably one of our most special guests of all time. She is a comedian extraordinaire. She is an Asian Hall of Fame inductee. You were the first person ever, the first Chinese entertainer ever to headline the Apollo Theater, Jiaoying Summers.
Thank you for having me, Davey.
Of course. Thank you so much for
Every
being here.
time I call your name, Davey, sounds like a baby.
It does.
It really, the AI software thing translating, they said, hey, baby. I'm like, oh, my boyfriend wasn't being jealous. That's what I said the whole fucking weekend.
That was one of so we did some shows in Plano this weekend.
Yeah.
And your boyfriend was hanging out. Great guy, one of my favorite dudes. And I walked into our Airbnb and you said, hey, I don't know if you said I still don't know if you said baby or Davey, but both of us like looked up. Yes. What do you need, Jiaoying?
I'm like, which one is mine? I'm like, they look the same. Big, tall, white guy with long hair. Which one is my man? I can't tell because you guys look alike.
You do date a lot of white guys, right?
Is that racist?
I mean, it is, but we're going to allow it.
Yeah, I think in my time, you know, I had how many white guys? At least like five.
5 white guys?
White guys, and rest of it's like one Chinese.
You've only ever dated one Chinese guy?
Then I married that one. So it's kind of like, you know, you don't take the shot. You know, you do it, it's done.
You go big or go home, right?
Yeah, I don't want to date Asian men because they don't eat.
What?
Chinese guys don't eat.
They don't?
The one from China don't. The one's Americanized, they eat. But the one from China isn't eating is gay.
Wait, what could be less gay than eating out your lady?
Exactly. Like, if you are afraid of eating, you are gold star gay.
If you're afraid to eat, that's extremely gay.
You're lone star gay.
I mean, by that logic, that would mean if eating is gay, then sucking would be the straightest thing ever.
Yeah, I actually just make that argument. So what I thought was like, maybe he didn't want to eat my because you always feel hungry 1 hour later after you eat the Chinese food.
The MSG?
Yeah, the MSG, but like, I'm MSG free. But anyways, yeah, so I had a Chinese man. But yeah, most of the guys are white because the white guys approach me.
Sure.
The black guys do too, but they always approach me when I'm in a relationship. Like
the black guys only want you when you're in a relationship?
They didn't know that. It's just like, because I'm boring and traditional, despite how I sound like on stage.
Yeah,
I'm very traditional. Okay,
You're crazy on stage.
I really don't date anyone for a week or two. Like, if it doesn't work, I just don't. Like, I weed out things. When I have a boyfriend, it will be for as long before he beat me. You know, like.
Wait. Does your current boyfriend? Does he beat you?
No, he didn't beat me. No,
Okay,
I mean, he won't even choke me when I'm like, babe, just choke me.
He's like the sweetest guy.
No, he won't. That won't be what is gonna happen between us. Yeah, he will never beat me.
No, you don't think so? He's just too nice.
He's a real man. You know, he doesn't feel turned on hurting women. He likes to. He's very disciplined. Like he's like very tough with me.
Oh, he's an alpha. That's
he's an
for sure.
alpha for sure. But he's like he wants.
Do you beat him? Have you ever hit him?
No, I wouldn't. He's too pretty.
He's too pretty.
It's for the face. It's not. If he's ugly, I will. But he's too pretty.
But you can't make. I mean, that's the moneymaker. You can't hit him.
Yeah,
in the face, right?
I need that face to show people I made it. That's my trophy husband, mother.
That's your arm candy?
Yeah, like, that's my trophy husband, bitches. Yes.
How long have you lived in the States now, Jiaoying?
Oh, I was just talking to my boyfriend and we were watching Trump's inauguration.
Yeah.
And I remembered it was 16 years ago. I came to this land, the home of the free, the land of the brave. And I was watching Obama sworn in office in Kentucky. In the auditorium with people just screaming, yelling, yes, we can. I'm like, what are they talking about? And then there's black person on TV. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Is this Black Mirror? You know, I didn't know.
Oh, fuck.
So impressive.
Wait, don't they have black people in China?
They are not American. You know, they're Africans, and they like. I just thought everybody is white in America. I didn't know we are a melting pot. I'm like, oh, they elect Mr. Kenya to be president. That's cool. I can be the Secretary of State.
Did you just say Mr. Kenya?
He's hot, though. He's really gorgeous.
What the
I would never try to him because Michelle Obama is gonna beat it out of me. She is so.
Do you think Michelle Obama is a man?
I don't think she's a man, but she definitely is very alpha, and I think she and Hillary probably have something going on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think there's like a little love connection there?
Like a hot sexual.
Yeah, okay.
Sexual. I think Michelle Obama would whip Barack Obama with a leather whip. Like I really can see it. Him bending over, her wearing a dildo and whipping him. I can see it. I know it.
Why does it have to be whipping him for the black guy? Why does it have to be like that?
I just feel like he's kind of half white though. Yeah,
That's true. He is mixed.
She want to beat the white out of him. I really think she wants that. I can see it on her face. She's like,
this is how I get canceled. You're uncancelable.
She wants to do that though. Like I would want to do that too, but like get the white out of you, you know, like because she's more blacker than he is, and
that's true.
And she's teaching him how to be black, how to own it.
Arguably, she's more masculine than him. Too.
She is. Yeah, he's the Oreo, right? He's black and white. He can be white too. Like if I'm half Chinese, half white, I can be either way, right? I can't say I'm just Chinese.
Okay.
I can't say I'm white. I'm just like, you know, a bastard.
Do you wish you were mixed?
Being mixed is more attractive in Asian beauty standard. Like the Chinese American Olympian, her name is Eileen Gu. She's from San Francisco, and she's born in America to a white father and a Chinese mother. She just she looked like a. You could if you see the Chinese the Asian face tone, how girls want to look. Like after you filter your face, your eyes become lighter, your nose become taller, and you become whiter. You become taller, your hair become blonder. Like you just shove the white on your face. You did to your face.
I mean, that's what you were telling me about your boyfriend is that you like him because he's so white, he's so tall, and he has blue eyes.
Blue eyes is like more important than anything because that's the devil, you know, like when China was invaded by the 8 nations, you know, like I think Italy, America, England, like all the 8 nations together, they invaded Qing dynasty. Like they all have blue eyes, and we call them the white devil.
Wow.
So now I want to f the white devil. And I'm invading you, you know, like I am on top, you know.
Oh, I would definitely say,
you.
Yeah. You have 100% invaded him.
If I'm gonna use my weaponize my, I'm just gonna do it to the greatest enemy of the Qing dynasty of China, you know, because I am for the people.
You are.
Yeah.
You really are for the people.
Is the people's.
The people's pussy.
As a communist, you know, that's what I use.
The CCP is.
Yeah, CCP.
Really just Jiaoying.
Chinese.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I have to edit this so heavily. This is crazy.
We can post the OG OnlyFans.
There we go. Yeah, yes. YouTube. We'll just do OF, right?
Yeah, but OF, like the OF TV, they are more sensitive. You can't say anything on OF TV because they want to be like YouTube. I said fat. They were like, that is going against our rules. I'm like, there are bitches with their out. Like I can't say fat.
Wait, just
OnlyFans TV.
FAT, right? I want to be clear just with your accent. Okay.
OF
FAT, fat, not the other word that I was thinking you said at first.
No, not that. No.
Okay, and they censored you for that.
They basically muted my video, and my editor had to like beep that out to repost it because I posted my clips of my podcast on OFTV.
Okay.
OnlyFans TV because I've launched the first OnlyFans stand-up comedy show with me and my wife at my club in Pasadena.
Yeah.
Called Laugh My Ass Off. So I did it. I produced the first one for them.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was I make that name with them for the first because they wanted to open the channel for OnlyFans TV,
right?
Which is like YouTube. They have finished views. There's no nothing. So they wanted to do comedy shit. I'm like, I can't just like be like make funny. I want to do a real stand-up show. So that's the show that I did with them. Produced at my comedy club. I had 2 clubs, one in Pasadena, and the first one we had me and my wife. So that
I had no idea.
I'll
So
show
you
you that.
kind of blazed that trail
Yeah, that's me. I
for
did
comedy
it.
on OnlyFans TV.
Yeah, that's why I have 100,000 followers because they post my funny comedy clips on the front page on OnlyFans.com so people can see that they have comedy too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but my page is free, so because I don't show anything.
Your page is free. Well, but you charge people to get your pictures, right?
Yes. Yeah, but like if I do more behind the scenes stuff, I'll make more money. Maybe I should dig into that.
We were talking about it while we were in Plano,
yeah,
and I was
because
like,
I just like I should not worry about it because money is money. You know?
you've got a gold mine.
Yeah.
100,000 followers on OF, and you're not selling any pictures hardly at all?
The picture I sell is like the picture I have on Instagram, but just like a full set of it. Like,
okay.
Bikini is the most I would go.
Mostly
lingerie
like BTS
too.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but for one photo shoot in 2 months, that's not enough. They want to see me drinking water. They want to see me drinking coffee. They want me to
sucking a lollipop. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, lollipop is gonna make me rich. Lollipop is my son's Harvard fund. Like, let's suck one later on. Like, let's do it. Jesus Christ.
So you've done so much in the comedy industry, Jiaoying, but even outside of the comedy industry, I mean, you're friends with LeBron James, Andre 3000. You've worked with Matt Rife. How are you doing all this?
I don't know. I'm a workaholic because I don't have any value. Myself doesn't have value. The thing I do has temporary value. I have to keep doing it so I can feel like I'm useful. Or before my mom take me back to the dumpster. Yeah. I think
you talk
I'm so
about that on
traumatized.
stage that you're a dumpster baby.
Also like my toenail, not toenail, also my toenail by the way. Not to brag, but like this pinky is like crooked because that's from frostbite. You can see it.
What?
You can see it's crooked, right?
I mean, barely.
This way.
Oh, I mean, it's like a little bit bent. It's nothing. That's not that serious.
Yeah, I almost lost it because.
Wait,
anyway,
you think that people care about that?
No, I just was just thinking about like all the shit I've been through make me who I am. It's like you always think bad shit is gonna ruin your life and make you feel like awful, but in my case, it happened, you know, and I don't even hate my dad for it. He just left me we have a lumber business and it's like in
China,
in
right?
the wood, and so it's very cold. Like we have this like little temporary office. He was gonna be there with me to watch me do my homework, but then he left to go to get alcohol. He never came back, and there's a snowstorm and the power outage. So I was trapped in a snowstorm in a little wooden box. So my hands are black, frozen.
What?
My grandpa had to walk 2 hours to get me and put me in his coat and carry me back. But like when we got back, the doctor came like this, like she can lose our finger. But then I was able to keep them, but they're like this.
Wait, how old were you? How old were you when this happened?
I was like 4.
4 years old, and this was when you were still in China, obviously.
Yeah.
So you just got frostbite because your dad had to go get liquor?
Yeah, he didn't
Are you
come back.
serious?
Yeah, that's like it happens every day. Things like that. It's just, you know.
Was it because you were a girl and you just didn't care as much?
No, I don't think he likes. Yeah, he didn't get. Yeah, no, I think he just drunk.
Huh.
My father is an alcoholic. He just drink.
Well, you know, that's actually.
But he's
it's
very
interesting.
handsome though, so it make up for it. Like he's very good
really?
looking.
Well, okay,
I got
so-
his look, but
okay.
it was ugly in China. People think I look like a man, but in America it become better because they like a big jawline, they got big lips. But in
Yep.
China, like you look like your dad, you were ugly. But my dad is a hot one. My mom is like, she's just basic. She knows she's
Your
not
mom-
known for her look.
Did you just roast your mom for
I
no
mean,
reason? Your dad's the one that left you out in the cold and you got frostbite, and you're.
My mom, she has her share of beating too. She hit me.
Okay.
She hit me with a dictionary. That's why I have this like little scar between my.
She hit you with a dictionary, like an American dictionary?
No, the big one, like a thick, big one.
Yeah.
English Chinese dictionary because I
Holy shit.
got a C. Yeah, I mean C is coma. She's good. I don't blame her. If my daughter
C
get a
for
C,
coma?
yeah, C is for coma for sure.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I guess like all those things made me who I am. There's a lot of bad things. It's like you can't enjoy the moment because you always want to climb the next mountain, but at the same time, like you don't settle for mediocrity because you know
Right.
you have to create great things.
I
in
mean,
order
isn't
to-
that kind of like the driving force in China is just achieving?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's never enough, right?
yeah, and also the rate is low because we don't have dignity. It's for losers. Like what is for? Like why? We don't ourselves, so we just get back to the game. You know,
Well, I mean-
Japanese they are like. I don't want to have baby anymore. Oh, good. We don't need you to have any babies.
Oh, God. So you're saying
They're gonna kill themselves.
They don't have a forest in China, just in Japan.
In Japan, it's high because they really like abide to the old values of like men shall have dignity. We burned the Confucius book. Chairman Mao burned everything, so we were like, let's work, you know.
And I mean, y'all are taking over. Although TikTok did just get banned and then unbanned.
Yes, that's resilience. You know, the TikTok CEO don't go cry and himself like, I got banned, I'm shameful. Japanese like, I bring shame to our Tian Huang, you know. But Chinese like, what should I do? Which horse should I send to the White House to turn this around?
You think that's what happened? You think someone got to Trump? Like maybe a pretty Chinese lady?
I don't think
don't ban TikTok.
He's not into Chinese lady. He wants he's like he like blonde.
Well, that's true. Melania.
Yeah, blonde with like piercing blue eyes.
But
tall.
Everyone has like a little thing for Asian women.
I think so.
Don't you agree?
So. Yeah, they do. I don't know what
producer Josh is nodding vigorously right now.
Do you like, what's your go-to Asian? Like?
So I've sampled Korean, Chinese, and Filipino.
So Filipino.
Did you say sampled, Josh?
I love that word.
Yes.
Sampled.
We're talking about human beings, not food, bro.
No, they were dolls at the time. So
yeah. So which one is your favorite?
The Korean one.
The Korean one, huh?
Yeah.
The Korean one, I think they are more like they still have. They are like a mixture of Chinese and Japanese. They are not too Japanese. They are not too Chinese. So they are easier for a white guy to swallow.
Jesus.
I mean, also the Texans love them because the Korean barbecue. You know, they like meat.
I don't like the Korean barbecue.
It's too sweet for you.
You took me to a
Chinese
hot pot restaurant.
pot.
That was
My hometown.
Incredible.
Oh my God, I can make it at home. Yes.
Was the name of the restaurant?
Fat Knee. Yeah, she's the owner. She's fat, so she called her restaurant Fat Knee.
I didn't even think she was that fat.
Oh, she's obese in China.
Oh wow. Well, not in America. In America, she's just kind of average.
Yeah, but like in China, fat
pre-diabetic
girls,
even.
Yeah, in China, fat girls just like confident. And they are cool, they are sexy, they are confident, and they think that they are fat. They're like, I mean, I'm fat and I like it. My husband likes extra meat. Like they don't feel like, did you say the F word? Yeah, I said it because you're fat. I can see. My eyes are small. I can see you're fat. It's fine.
We got to stop being so sensitive.
I used to be fat after my son. I have all the fat. I mean, I was.
Well, that was just a pregnancy.
I was size 4, but but it's obese in West Hollywood. You know, the gays are gonna burn me.
You've got the standard of the Chinese and the standard of LA.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like we should own how we look. Fat, skinny is also bad. Skinny means you're weak. Fat means you know where the food is. You're smart. Like, you know. Okay. That's the real skill of a human. Like we for rule number 1, we hunt food, right? Like I don't think it's like people just like they won't let you say that word. Like be like, oh, don't. People hate me for it. Like,
well, yeah, they call it body shaming, right?
I don't think it's body shaming.
No,
it's your body. You shame it with kicks.
Okay, you're the one shaming your own body, shoving too much food in your mouth.
Yeah, no, I'm to blame because I can see.
You're just making an observation. That's all.
Yeah. She like the Chinese bitch, you know, she's eating bats, you know. Yeah, she eats bats. She eats cockroaches, you know. She's gross.
Do they really eat bats in China?
No, it's like a fiction. Like who eats bats? There's no meat on it. Who's gonna? Like I'm just gonna have eating my.
Well, I don't know, Jiaoying. You were eating chicken feet.
Chicken feet is a different story. It's collagen. It's good for my skin. It's make my tight. You can ask my boyfriend why he's still around. It just snapped right back.
Because of all the chicken feet?
Collagen.
Oh, it was me and your manager were sitting across from you watching you suck down these chicken feet, and she was literally gagging.
I know,
like
she can't handle.
Yeah, she had to leave
a Jewish
the
stomach.
table.
She's very neurotic. She's like, this is too much.
It was a lot.
Like the things I don't eat bad is like imagine we're just having hot pot, like we're just eating with all the big nice meat, and I have to like, you know, like chopstick. You know, try to catch one flying. No.
Well, that's how the whole virus got started, though.
I don't think it's bad though, but there's something mysterious. I just feel like they should release information about some things going on, and they didn't, and that's caused a bigger problem.
Well, it was a lab. I think we all agree at this point that it was a laboratory, right?
It's a laboratory thing, virus.
For sure.
Yeah.
One of my buddies, he's a medical doctor, and he was explaining, you know, spike proteins and everything, and he's like, dude, that doesn't just accidentally happen. That's not a genetic mutation. That's like intentional for sure.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Anyways, I probably should not be talking about that. I'm gonna move on. So you did one of the interesting things that you told me, Jiaoying. you've had like this whole career before comedy ever even started. I mean, you're arguably one of the biggest female comics in the game right now.
Oh my God.
I mean, certainly the biggest Chinese comic.
Nikki Glitter told me, she said, you're going to be a house name in 4 months.
Oh, I agree.
4 months? Why it's 4 months? She's like, that was when she's like working on her set for the Tom Brady roast.
Really?
And that's why I love comedy. I also hate it. I love it is because the biggest names, the greatest comedians love me. And the weak little motherfuckers who talk shit about me, make up stories about me.
Oh, well, that's
so funny.
Yeah, no, that's all insecure, low-level comics, though. Yeah, the people that matter love you.
Yeah, that's more important.
I mean, we were talking about just some of the shows that you've done with some of these bigger name comedians, some of the podcasts that you've done. I mean, it's insane. But before all of this, you were showing me some of the calligraphy.
Yeah.
That's how you were classically trained. How old were you when you started doing calligraphy?
3 when I can hold a brush.
Wow.
Calligraphy and the literature, classic literature. So I know the art of war since like Taoism and Confucianism. I learned that. My grandpa was a scholar, so he wanted me to care. He just loved me. He should like my brother more, but somehow he think I'm more gifted. He can connect with me if I really connect with me. So he taught me calligraphy, and I had to do it every day. You have to train every day to stand there because you can't sit down to calligraphy. You can't really use your hand. You have to stand there for 2 hours.
Really?
To do it. So
you told me that he also trained you in the snow?
Yes, because he felt that I am advancing, but there's not enough time for me to get better. Because he wanted me to get enough sleep and he wanted me to not overwork. Therefore, he wanted my hand to be more steady. So because you can't shake, because calligraphy is not oil painting. There's one take. You have to take one take. It has to be very crisp and sharp, like boom. You can't, let me fix it. You can't fix it because it's on the rice paper that any drop, it will be having like the water is going to be absorbed in a different, like in a shape. When you trace it, it can be very ugly looking. It will be like one stroke, another one on top of it. You can see that's immature. It will be like destroyed. So he want the thing about it, the more steady your hand is, the more you can write details. It's fast because in calligraphy you can't write slow because the ink dries fast. It has to be like there's no time for mistake. There's no time. So the only thing you can do is practice. But he felt I'm doing so well. He wanted me to go to the next level. But I'm a kid. My hand is not really strong. So he put me in the snow because you shake more in the cold.
Right.
So he told me this rice paper is $20. So think 3 times before you do your first stroke because you're going to ruin it. It's a lot of money. So I have to just meditate before I do it. Then when I do it, I have to make sure it's perfect. Or I'm going to ruin the rice paper. You can't waste money. That's shame.
Shame on the family. Right.
Shame on the family. So I begged him to let me do it on newspaper first. So I started doing newspapers, and then I got really good at it. And then he gave me the expensive paper, and I just started doing it. So every winter, we'll do it in the snow.
Wow, it's just incredible.
Grandpa is it's like a kung fu movie, you know?
Yeah, literally, like he was teaching you like the wax on, wax off, except you were just painting in the snow, essentially.
Yeah, if I do anything wrong, I'll give him his hand. He'll hit my hand with a little bamboo stick. Like,
are you serious?
Yeah.
And this was a guy that you were super connected with that really
I love
believed
him.
in you?
Yeah, he didn't hit me like hard, but
still had to punish you for fucking
bruised,
up.
Yeah, but you have to like.
Wait, I'm sorry. You just said he didn't hit me hard. It was bruised.
It's in the snow. It's easy to bruise. Come on,
dude. Americans are so weak.
It's like a flick, like a flicking on forehead. Like you have to do that.
No, that would be considered abuse here in America.
That's hilarious. I mean, Trump just said, "Let's restore law and order." Where's the law and order? That's law and order. We
Start
need
beating your kids harder.
Yeah, it was like beating the kids with like a bamboo stick. It's like when he point things with a bamboo stick. Like you have to fear your teacher. If you don't fear them, you don't respect them. You don't respect them, you don't learn.
This is why China is so far ahead of us, I think.
You can't be like a Mr. like hey Miss Karen, like Miss Chang. Like you can't say Miss, like my master. Like you have to like worship the knowledge she has bestowed upon you.
Wow.
Right? I don't know. That's how I feel.
It's just such a different culture. Like
that's why we also train men. If you are gonna be my man, like I would worship you and admire you. I'll scream at you because I'm me, but like deep down in my heart, I'll do that.
There's just all this respect and admiration and potentially fear that he would beat you with a bamboo stick.
My Cleveland boyfriend, he's going to beat me with a breadstick.
Beat you with the breadstick.
Soft breadstick. Did I hurt you?
I don't know. I feel like he could. I feel like you could maybe set him off a little bit.
I will.
That Cleveland temper might come out.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna be like yelling at me and he'll walk away.
Yeah, instead of beating you with a bamboo stick, he's just gonna boof fentanyl. He's just gonna boof you with fentanyl. That's what's gonna happen.
I don't know. I mean, we made all of them, so I can sniff it. I know where it's made. Oh my god.
You made all of it?
So we know. Oh my god.
Okay, so you did the calligraphy thing. You showed me some of your work. It's incredible, Josh. Like I told you, you got to make merch.
I should go back to work on it. I want to work on it. And
I mean, your merch is beautiful. Obviously, you have these posters that are incredible: hoodies, T-shirts, hats. But I really think, if you do like some calligraphy that you could get printed on the back of a sweatshirt, I would wear the hell out of that.
I would love that. I'll do it. I'll do some samples. I just feel like. My grandpa used to sell my calligraphy, and then when I turned 14, we just decided for me to go take no time to do calligraphy and focus on school full time because the school is so demanding in China. Mm-hmm. But I regret that I didn't continue.
Well, that's a perfect segue because then you moved from China to Kentucky.
That's what I did to myself.
That's insane.
That's what you do.
Why did you pick Kentucky?
I don't know. Kentucky sounds like it's a place.
I mean, it definitely is a place. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And I had no idea America. I thought America is New York and LA.
Right.
I didn't know there's other places.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you have not a lot of people. Because we have like my little province, like my little hometown has 100 million people. So I just had no idea.
And that's a small town in China?
Like that's a small, like a province. And then my hometown has 3 million people. And I said, I can't say him, cut it out. I told my boyfriend, I'm like, hey, so like everybody knows me in my hometown. He's like a village, like 3,000. I'm like, no, it's 3 million. He goes,
3 million people in just this quiet little town in a quiet little province in China, and it's 3 million. I mean, the town that I grew up in Connecticut, that my family moved to when I got in trouble, that was considered a small town. It was 9,000 people.
Oh my God.
That's a small town. 3 million?
That's like, they all know who I am.
All of them?
Yeah, that's why my father got sober.
Oh, really?
I'm serious. So I was on Cosmopolitan in China. There's a big interview on TV or whatever. So like there's people are talking about like, oh, she did so well, blah, blah, blah. And my dad was drinking with those guys. He's like, that's my daughter. They're like, no, you're drunk. There's no way she's your daughter. Come on. And he just felt like he was like bringing shame to me. Then
and so he got sober?
He got sober after that. It was like a year and a half ago.
No way.
Yeah.
Do you talk to him still?
I send him money. That's my love language. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I send him money, and he loves my daughter, which is weird because he should like my son more. My son is very cute, but
Obviously.
I don't know why. I guess my daughter, she kind of she's a clone of me.
Oh,
we talk the same. We behave. We have the same facial impression. And my father was drunk.
So maybe he's just trying again.
Yeah, he's like, oh, she was that cute. I just was never there because I was drunk the whole time. But that's actually
leaving you in a shed during a snowstorm.
Yeah, also he left me in a pool too.
In a pool?
Yeah, pool.
Like a swimming pool?
Swimming pool. Yeah, I didn't know how to swim.
How old were you then?
I was like, I think I was older.
Did you drown?
6. No, there's a donut I was floating on, but I didn't have my swimming clothing. I want him to buy it, but he's like, you have clothes on. You have a little school skirt on. You don't have to wear swimming things.
How long did he leave you in the pool?
He went out to drink, and then everyone left. I was floating there from like 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Holy shit.
I got sunburned.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
But I'm like, I think it wasn't too bad because the pool is not heated. It was, yeah, I mean. Anyway.
He left you in a pool for 6 hours?
Yeah, I was just floating there and I didn't know what to do. I just think you float,
Dude, no wonder you work so fucking hard.
Yeah, and I got, like, my mom came to pick me up and she beat me up. She's like, why would you lie about escaping school? I'm like, I did not. My dad took me from school. And then he said he never did. He's never left home. And then the teacher beat me up, be like, why would you escape school? And
wait,
when I came back.
You got left
lying.
in a pool for 6 hours and then beaten 2 separate times?
3. My mom beat me up, and I told my dad, you should tell mom you took me from school. He stopped me. He's like, don't lie to me about this. I never took you out from school. I went to the school that I told the teacher. I said, my dad picked me. Apparently, he never told the teacher he's picking me. He just thinking of me to come out and leave with him. He never told the teacher. The teacher thought I was lying. Like, they all thought I was lying about it.
Jesus Christ. I mean,
and my mom won't admit. I'm like, why would you not believe in me but believe in my dad? She's like, well, I didn't believe in anyone. I just hate you because you're annoying.
Dude, I thought I had I grew up homeschooled and in a cult, and I thought that was traumatic.
That's traumatic,
just
though.
2 incidents that you're describing. I mean, yeah, it's still my trauma, and I get that, but holy shit, I had it easy, dude.
We have different traumas.
Very, very different traumas.
Yeah.
I was never left in a pool for 6 hours, nor was I left in a snowstorm and got frostbite. I mean.
Yeah, I mean
everything. All the worst shit that happened to me, I did to myself with drugs. I mean,
they didn't kill me yet. You know, the snow.
I think
and
you
the
might
water.
be invincible.
I don't think I can die after that.
Truly.
There's other things. I got kidnapped. You know, I was talking about. I got kidnapped.
What? When?
It wasn't kidnapping. It was more like human trafficking.
Yeah, not kidnapping, just light human traffic in China or in the U.S.
In China, you know, like in China, they would like to kidnap little girls to send them to the deep mountain in the village, because the problem is the one-child policies.
Right.
Is the gender imbalance became a major problem.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of human trafficking because most men cannot afford to get a wife because there's more men, there's less women because when the baby girl were born, they were. You know, they were they went somewhere, and then
they went somewhere,
somewhere over the rainbow.
Jesus!
Oh no, rainbow! You can't be gay in China. Somewhere
not
over,
even that.
No, over in the dark clouds.
Isn't it the Rainbow Bridge for pets? That's like when they cross over the Rainbow Bridge.
No, they stay in the kitchen.
They stay in the kitchen. Jesus. Do y'all really eat dogs and cats?
And there used to be a Yuling dog festival. It's a dog festival. You showcase all the dogs, and then there'll be a festival of the feast. And
Holy shit!
The
Wait.
young, weak little Chinese people, they like the Chinese kids, the young one, they love dogs. They got furious, and they single-handedly ruined that festival. They were like, you gotta stop that. So all the rich people, they drove to the festival. They would spend millions of dollars buying out all the dogs in the cage. So they take them out and take them to like adoption. And then they start to exposing it. And all the young people were like, you cannot do that to the dogs, you know, because they're not hungry anymore. They're like, they can afford food. So the Yuling festival has to be canceled. It's close to Vietnam, close to the southern China, the southern border.
This is basically like
gross.
a dog show, but the dog show concludes where you eat all the dogs.
Yeah, but the dogs has more talent in the Yuling festival than American dogs. Those dogs are retarded. Like the Chinese dog, they are renting thing. Okay, they can do shit. They can take a wire out of the cave. Like they can do shit. Okay, they can.
They're trained for useful purposes, not just jumping.
No,
over.
they are not trained. They're on the street and getting hunted down, so they have to be smart in order to avoid death.
Are they vicious dogs?
No, they are not vicious. They're just dogs on the streets. Like they're like goats. You know, who cares?
They're just wandering around.
Yeah, but then the young people, because after China got rich, people start to live their life without worrying about where is my next meal. Then they start to enjoy things like entertainment, enjoy things like
they get a little westernized.
Life. Yeah, and then they love their pets, and then they cannot stand the thought of eating a dog because dog is not a pig anymore. Dog become your friend,
right? So
you don't eat them. And then that's how the festival was stopped. But it's not just China. Korea has a famous dish, like a spicy dog soup. They have that dish.
Spicy dog soup?
Yeah, it's not really good. I don't like it.
Holy shit.
But, they just like it's a delicacy.
So this isn't a stereotype. This is just a fact.
Delicacy over 4,000 years ago. It's not like somebody just like become transgender dog. Like we start eating dog before America existed. So stop judging us.
You had the dogs first.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let them enjoy their dog. And
now
stop canceling these incredible festivals.
Oh yeah, my uncle killed my dog and cooked him.
What?
Big yellow. That's why I can't have big dog for now. But my boyfriend's trying to convince me falling in love with big dog.
Your uncle ate your childhood pet?
Wasn't my father's brother. It's a cousin. His cousin. So my childhood dog was my best friend because my mom, she started working at the restaurant as a dishwasher into a manager. Then she bought the restaurant. She made a deal and then she bought a hotel by the on the highway
Okay.
It's stay at the hotel, but there's a massage parlor, there's the karaoke, there's a public shower
I know
place.
all
So
about those.
it's a low key brothel. But
Right.
but I
Right.
grew up there. I'll tell you more about the brothel. I grew up, and then so my mom sent me back to stay with grandparents, and they got this really cute puppy.
Okay.
Like somebody just dropped the puppy on the street, and his lips were bleeding. My grandpa loves animals, so he took the puppy back and healed him, and so the dog became my best friend, and he just keep growing. He becomes so big. He's like he's bigger than a German Shepherd, bigger and taller. He just yellow, like look like
Sounds like maybe a golden retriever
with long short hair.
with short hair.
Yeah, but he's gold, short hair and with a perked ear, like a wolf. Look like a wolf, but he's like a mud.
Okay.
So he became my best friend, and in China we just call them by their color. I call him Big Yellow. His name is Da Huang. Big
Da
Yellow.
Huang?
Yeah, Huang means yellow.
Okay.
So Big Yellow, and I remember.
I don't think I can say that.
school
I don't think I
is-
can say yellow in
Yeah.
Chinese. That's kind of racist, right?
So like
Well,
we
if
go
you
to
make it that
school,
way.
when we walk to school, like I walk to school, and the dog will walk with me to school,
Okay.
and then he wait for me outside when the school's done, and he walk me back to school. And my grandpa built him a dog house, which is very big and nice with a desk for me to do my homework.
Oh, you
With a
stayed in the
candle.
doghouse too?
Because they're
You
in the
could go
farm.
into the doghouse?
It's big, yeah. I can get in, and because my grandparents are like working in the farm and busy, so nobody's babysitting me. So I have to do my homework.
Right.
So we have a candle, and I light a candle, and I would sit there. The dog will sit next to me. I'll do my homework next to the dog until it's dark. My grandpa come and take me out from the doghouse. He was my best friend.
What the?
It was one of the
Do you
happiest memory of my
recognize
life.
how fucked up your childhood was?
I had no idea though.
Right.
But
right.
there's a
that
pedophile.
was just reality for
I guess
you,
there's
right?
a pedophile on the street. So like the dog was just like vicious when somebody could come closer to me.
So the dog was protecting you from people that were trying to potentially kidnap you or hurt you?
I think so. The dog is just like the best. Like he was with me every day. I hold his paw when I do my homework. I
Oh my
sniff
God,
it
how
too.
cute.
It smells like a dog. I love it.
And then your cousin, uncle,
He had
whatever.
a flea problem, and with my grandpa used rat poison with dilute that with water to killing it. It's perfect. The flea's gone.
Holy shit.
And then so I had a summer break that one of my mom's relative live in Shanxi province. They have water, rivers, which they have crabs and fish. So I want to go there. So I went there for a week. I came back that it was a normal day. I came back home, but the dog wasn't in his dog house. So I just said, I'm hungry. So my father's cousin is there.
No,
And we
dude.
started. So they
No.
gave me the food. I start eating my noodles with meat. And I'm like, that tastes weird. It's so dry. It's so gamey, so dry. Then I looked up on the tree. There's the big piece of fur dripping blood on it.
What the
And then I said, what is that? They said, oh, that's Big Yellow.
And you just eaten him?
I had 2 bites. Then I saw that. I started vomiting. I said, what happened to him? Did you kill him? He said, no. He's broken, so we have to kill him. I said, what did he do? It's like, he went to, the mountain where they have the barbed wire for traps for wolves. And
Yeah.
he's one of his legs broken, so he's useless anymore. So we just killed him.
Holy shit, dude.
So after that, I cannot see big yellow dogs. That they kind of, I can't do it. I can't look at it.
How long did you have him before this happened?
We are together for 3 years.
3 years.
He's only 3 and a
You
half.
went away for a week?
Yeah.
And
He got it. He did
shit.
break his leg though, but it can be fixed.
Yeah, no, you can fix a broken leg.
Yeah.
It's not a racehorse.
Yeah.
That's insane. Well, no wonder you can't have a dog.
I can have a small one, but I don't really even connect to the dog. I can't do it. But nobody is as special as him because
Right.
he was there. He's like a human.
That was
He's
your
my
best friend,
Yeah.
your protector.
Yeah. He's very big and very aggressive. But he was like nice to me. He just like
Just aggressive
because there's
to
no
everyone else,
babysitter.
yeah.
There's he's my babysitter basically. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is so traumatic. I'm like...
He catch
like,
birds. He has sparrows. I'll get the sparrows every week from him. He'll just bring a sparrow and that sparrow to school. When I wait for him, he has this in his mouth, a sparrow. I'll
Just
just
like a
take
little
it.
present?
Yeah, it's not died. It hasn't died yet.
Oh.
So he didn't kill them.
He was like catching it.
So I don't want to say that. Don't sue me. But we'll tie a little string on the sparrow and I can play with the bird until the bird get angry at me. So we release the bird.
What the fuck?
They fly away. They don't play with you. Then the dog get. So he'll catch a new one for me. I'll
I
put the new
almost
one.
swallowed my Zen on that one.
It's a catch and release program, okay? Why not?
Holy shit,
Yeah,
Jiaoying.
he bring the toys for me because I don't have toys. There's no toys.
Just playing with a sparrow.
I made all the toys. We had to send to America, so I don't. Yes, the sparrows. Yeah, he
Holy
brought them to
fuck.
school. He did not kill them. They're just his mouth full of saliva.
Just trapped in his
I'll
mouth,
take them, and then. My grandpa would tie it up for me. I'll feed them like little millets, feed them rice.
Yeah.
And then I'll feed them. I'll like get little bugs to feed them. And then they just get tired from all the abuse. They just fall asleep and they don't get up. Then they got too tired. My grandpa would cut it and release them. They can go back and then.
So they lived.
They live. Yeah.
Oh, they did live.
We don't
okay.
kill them.
Okay, well that's a happy ending.
Because when you are tired, I don't want to hang out with you. You are a lazy bird. I want to energize
This
the
bird
new
is
bird.
useless to me. Get rid of the bird.
Yeah, so he got a new one for me.
Your dog would.
Yeah, he would get pretty dogs, pretty like birds too. The pretty one, I'll take the feather out and make the little thing you can kick with your feet. Like the
What?
There's a little toy. There's 3 feathers on it,
Oh.
and you kick it. Like
I-
we'll call it gents. It's like a
Is
little,
it
Like a hacky sack?
yeah, something like that. Yeah, like a
a
gents.
hacky sack with feathers on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so because it's balanced, the 3 feathers, it balances it. So you kick it, the feather has to be on top, and then you flip it over.
Okay.
So the pretty birds, we take the feathers.
What's there's a game here in the it's a shuttlecock. Where you play badminton, and you use a shuttlecock, and it has the feathers on it.
Yeah, it keep balanced.
Stop it, Josh. I see you looking at me.
Oh, I got you.
That's a real thing. It's called a shuttlecock. That's
Yes. So yeah, he was my best friend. There's no dog is as special as him.
Yeah.
Imagine a dog waiting for you after school and walk you back to the doghouse.
with a bird in its mouth,
Yeah.
just so you can,
Play.
enjoy some quality time with
Yeah.
our feathered friends.
Yeah.
Incredible.
And he didn't kill them.
No.
He want me to play because if it's dead, it's dead. He knows it. We have to bury
what are you
it.
going to do with a dead bird?
I also bury food for him
So he could dig it up and
because
eat
he eat too much. So I'll feed him, and I said, you can't overeat. Like you don't need. So I'll just give him, and then he'll bury them. And I'll just tell him like, you have to bury them. You can eat later. So he'll do that.
You would talk to the dog?
Yeah, he knows. I'm like, dig this, and he'll just like, okay. He just like do it.
Almost like a little bit of exercise
Yeah.
with the reward at the end.
Yeah, I can sit on his back at the beginning, but then I got too big.
Oh, after
Yeah, I think it's like 5, 6, 7. Like I got tall and bigger, and then I just don't ride at him anymore because I lose balance. Is
when you first got the dog, you were riding it like a pony?
You grab an ear.
You were grabbing the dog's ears?
The ear is like pointy and long. You can
Yeah.
grab it.
It didn't hurt him?
No, I just grab and he probably did, but it's not like a death.
I mean, you're used to getting beat with bamboo sticks, so I
Yeah.
guess, it's
Yeah.
not that big a deal.
So big yellow dog is hard for me to look at.
Yeah, I imagine so.
I don't enjoy looking at them.
That would be probably like lifelong trauma from that.
Yeah, I can't get over him. There's people dying in my life, but it's not the same as a big yellow.
You know what's interesting is a lot of my buddies were in the military, and they kind of have the same feelings about pets. Like they don't mind seeing a dead person, but if they see a dead animal, it just messes them up.
Yeah.
So you're kind of the same way.
Yeah, I'm Mulan.
You're Mulan.
Yeah, I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior.
Wait, did you serve in the military in China?
I didn't because I came here early. I came to America when I was 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's when you got to the University of Kentucky. Okay. And you spent that's actually really interesting too, because even though you were classically trained in calligraphy and more artistic endeavors, you ended up being it was a biomed career, right?
Finance.
Oh, you were going finance. I don't know why I
money.
thought.
I like money. I think biochemistry was like the boyfriend I dated.
Oh, that's
He's
what
a
it was.
scientist. He's a scientist.
Okay.
Yeah, I love money. I can't deny
Sure.
that. But the sad thing is like America will never know I actually have culture. I have all of those trainings. They just see me this dumb bitch with broken English talking about dicks. It's very sad.
It's so true.
But eventually I'll do a special in Chinese so people know how brilliant
That's
I
one
am.
of the things that we were talking about.
Yeah,
how
I'm gonna
brilliant you are.
fucking do it.
You really are, though. I mean, you also have a photographic memory.
In Chinese, though. In English, it's like kind of tricky. I kind of remember
Sure.
things, but it's kind of like but I do remember, though. We did the new thing, and then we just did the new set, and we did it.
we just showed her a piece of paper with, hey, this is how you're going to do this set, and it was just there instantly for her. Which I feel like would be kind of I'm actually a little bit worried for your boyfriend because
I remember everything he did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
every
it's
detail.
just there.
In detail.
I mean,
The
that's
good
a little
things I don't remember,
terrifying.
though.
You don't remember the good things?
No.
Well, that's because you're a woman. Yeah.
I don't remember it because I'm like, Yeah, I'm sucking your cock every day. You better do that. Like, what do you want? A trophy? Like, what do you want?
I mean, he takes really good care of you too, though.
He does.
He does. Except for the Panera he got you with the bad egg in it.
The egg
but that
was
wasn't
bad.
his fault.
No, the salad was good though.
Yeah, we were sitting at a table at the Airbnb in Plano, and all of a sudden I see Jiaoying freaking out, choking, like spitting something out. I was like, oh my God, she's dying.
Poison.
Oh no, we're gonna have to give her the Heimlich, and she was just like, bad egg, and just ran out of the room.
It was so bad.
That was disgusting. So now, like the Chinese special that you want to do, one of the things that you told me though was that it's easy for you to be funny in English, but you have a harder time being funny in Chinese.
Yeah, because I can't say what's on my mind.
Oh,
I can't write every joke. I can't say it because that's censorship.
But can't they?
But I still have family in China. I don't want to get people in trouble. I don't want my grandpa to go to jail.
But I mean, there's such a huge Chinese population here in the U.S.
Yeah, so I'll just do one for Chinese speaking people, not for
exactly.
China.
Not to actually send over to the CCP.
No.
Well, that was the other thing.
You just have to not I have offers to do a show. They are paying me $1.8 million
to do a show in China.
For me to basically be a judge on this stand-up comedy show. But the thing is that I have a zero saying of what I would say. Every comment I make will be edited. That I need to be say exactly what's on it. If I don't, is against the culture administration is going to investigate. Because when you're on network,
send you to the
every
gulag.
word you say, people would interpret in different ways.
Right.
And I mean, I really need the money. Like I have no child support. I have I want my kids to live well, but I just cannot do it. I can do it, but I cannot be known as unfunny.
Right.
I can't do
that's
it.
going to affect your brand, right?
Yeah, I cannot do it because I love Chinese people, and I don't want them to be like, "What's the hype about that bitch? She's a fucking dog."
Maybe you could just offer me up as tribute. You know,
Okay,
I'll
I will.
do it. For $1.8 million. I'll say whatever you want me to say, Chairman. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I have
it's
no
not
morals.
Chinese money; it's dollars.
Oh, it's actually in dollars. It's not
dollars.
yen. Wait,
No.
Japanese is yen. What's
Japanese is cheaper. Chinese money is like $1. One Chinese yen is $7 in US dollar.
Oh wow.
So it's real money.
It's way
$2
more
million
valuable.
is real money.
Holy shit.
I
Yeah,
like $2
send me
million.
over.
I don't hate anyone who give me $2 million.
I'll do whatever they want me to do.
I love Chinese people. I just want them to. I'd rather them to watch me illegally and understand how brilliant I am than having me in their TV and be like, oh, she's
She's lame. Yeah.
basic. Yeah. There's nothing special.
Well, didn't you were telling me about something? You did something for China where you recorded a set or something like that, and they
Yes.
just edit it down.
I did for Cosmopolitan and GQ, Vogue. They have a TV special I did. I submitted my speech, which is my set, and I changed it for 10 times. A local Chinese writer was also changing it, make sure it's up to standard, and they actually liked it a lot because they enjoy it. And then once it's filmed, I was watching the premiere. It's only 45 seconds. They cut everything.
Basically, you just introducing
I call
yourself.
my mom fat. I call my sister attention seeking. They think that's evil. I'm like, that? No.
Well, I would think in China they'd want to call that out, though.
I don't know why.
Don't be a fat attention-seeking whore in China.
I don't know why. I just the only thing I said is I'm so happy to be China. The sky is blue.
That's it? That's all they left
No
in?
air pollution. Zero.
So it was just propaganda, basically.
Yeah, can't say anything. So the money was good. I take it for speaking 40 seconds, but
Sure, why not, right?
yeah.
And I mean, shit. You're doing so well here in the States. I mean, honestly, who cares?
Yeah, I really love China. I'll go back there just to do some movie stuff. I can.
Okay.
I something I can just tell a real story. Maybe a story about me.
Sure.
I can play myself.
Maybe about your big gold
My
dog.
journey. Yeah, my dog and my journey here. I think I can be me.
A lot of the stories that you have from the University of Kentucky, I feel like would be really funny. Maybe they could, they
It's
wouldn't have
funny.
a problem with that because you're making fun of the U.S. and that's what China loves to do more than
Oh,
anything.
they love it. So I just talk shit about America.
There you go. I think that would go great.
Yeah.
I mean, you might not be welcome back in the U.S., but they would love it.
I think so.
I think they would be fine with it,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, you'd be fine.
America is the coolest place on earth. You can say whatever the you want, as long as you are funny. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's very cute. Like I have some of my gay friends like afraid Gaza. I'm like, go there, he'll kill you first, bitch. Without talking about, shut the up. Like, what's wrong with you? You are sitting here with the butt plug in your asshole, telling people to free Gaza. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, what do you like? Like, they choke you, but they don't f you though. Like, that's what's gonna happen
to you, dude.
Let's be gay in West Hollywood. Enjoy our life. Live just. You can't have double standard, you know? Like I like when people are standing up, like don't have a double standard. Like that's not like who do you know?
Do you think that the LA fire started because it was God just punishing the people in Los Angeles?
I think it's fire because of dry. Yeah. Yes, we've been it's the it's gonna get me canceled. But I just feel like we should not be building shit in Malibu and the Pacific Palisades. And I'm very happy my ex-husband had a house there, and I think it's burned down. That at the house I was fighting to get.
Your ex-husband's house was in the Pacific Palisades?
One of his houses, because that's one of the place that,
And well, I mean, the Pacific Palisades is gone.
It's gone.
So his house is definitely gone.
Yeah, that was the house I want to have, but I didn't get it. Yes.
Wait, did Jiaoying start the fires?
Yeah. My lawyer was asking, like, oh, how do you know what happened to the house that you didn't get? I'm like, yeah, I know. She's like, did you see this photo I sent you? As I did. She goes, you didn't respond. I'm like, no, I'm been smiling too hard. I couldn't respond.
Wait, is your comedy club in LA okay?
Yeah, it's okay. It's
good?
Yeah, there's like little shithole stays.
The little shithole stays.
Fancy houses burned down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I
true.
just like you should have built there's no water in the fire hydrant. Like that is diabolical. Like how lazy can you be?
That was
pay
kind of
tax.
crazy.
Like I pay so much tax in California. I cannot imagine there's
a lot of people
water.
are blaming Gavin Newsom for that.
Yeah, he's too much hair gel. You know, like that's what Mel Gibson said. Just spend too much time on
I mean,
his
that stuff
fucking
is
hair.
very flammable.
Yeah,
You're right
very
about that.
flammable. Yeah, yeah. It's not okay.
No,
There's an ocean there.
And I do be
water.
clear,
How can
it
you
is
burn
absolutely
by the
a
ocean?
tragedy what happened in Los Angeles.
How can you burn by the ocean? Somebody pumped the water up.
That was the thing that didn't make sense to me. You know, like how hard would it be just to get some ocean water and put the fires
they all
out?
have $5 million pools. They spend $5 million for the pool. Use the pool. Like, I
Right?
feel bad for the people who lost their house, but the government was not doing their job. That's a fucking
kind
problem.
of what it's. But Bill Burr disagreed. He said that they were doing a great job.
Based on the limited resources they have, because the infrastructure is fucked up. Like in China, like in Japan, there is girls squirting out of shit from their underground for it. Like the planning is bad. LA has all infrastructure.
Yeah.
They should update the system with all the money we are paying long time ago. Even the firefighters doing a good job, but they can't make water happen. They're not Jesus.
True.
They can't do shit. They can only just run there and running fires and just do. But the infrastructure is fucked up.
I think they, one of my buddies was out there in LA as it was all happening. And, the firefighters that they did have, I mean, they were doing as much as they could.
Yeah.
They were working
But they
around
can't
the
put out a
clock
fire with no
nonstop.
water.
But yeah, exactly. If you don't have the infrastructure, you're
Yeah, infrastructure is old.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate that. I just hate that that we
It's
have.
sad.
That's why LA is paying for the price. It's just how can you not have water in the fire hydrant?
Well, that's what happens when you just bankrupt your entire state through
Yeah.
bad policy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay for anything. I don't. If my son want to become a woman, I'll just kill him and have a new baby girl. I just have a new baby. Who's a girl who's pretty and better. Like you can't
Oh,
if you want to change
you
it,
can get that half-white baby finally.
yeah, and also if you want to become a woman, work hard and make the money and pay it for yourself. Don't be a lazy who want me to pay for off. You don't deserve.
Okay.
You don't deserve to be a woman.
All right, so you wouldn't have a problem with him wanting to be a woman. You're just not going to pay for the
No, nobody should pay for
transition.
it. And
Okay.
you should actually have more ambition to work harder. And because if you want transition, you have to go all the way. I want you to be as pretty as K Moss. Like I want you, K Moss 1999. Like,
Yeah,
not
very
now.
pretty back then. Yep.
So
not.
and she's still still pretty now, but I'm happy. You have ambition. You want to change into a different person.
Sure.
You have to at least have $5 million to look as good as you can. If you're gonna transition halfway, because you're broke, don't do it. You don't deserve to be a woman.
Get some bolt-ons and call it a day.
No,
Absolutely not. No, you got to do the whole thing.
If you have that kind of ambition, you want to change your gender, you have to have all the money.
Yeah.
You make it yourself. Just go study hard, invent an app, do something, and become rich and transition into a beautiful woman. Do it. I think it's cool. But don't want people, nobody should be paying for that.
This makes sense. This is a rational way to look at, gender identity.
Yeah, it's like Khloe Kardashian. She wanted to be a woman. She paid for it.
Chloe?
She was a man.
No, she wasn't.
She was ugly as a man.
No,
Okay, sorry.
Jiaoying.
Chloe was ugly. Come on. She was her father. She was OJ.
What the
She had the same face as OJ. She was a man. But who cares? She's gorgeous now. Who cares? She made her money. She was on those shows and she made all her money. And she became this beautiful woman. And I'm so happy for her.
What? Wait, hang on. You just made two crazy statements there.
Yeah, she was a woman, but who knows? Because she looked.
No, you can't.
she looked at her father. There's ugly girls, there's like the Kardashian sisters, then there's Khloe, But you know what? She has a character.
What about Caitlyn Jenner?
Caitlyn Jenner, he's an Olympian. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. He has all the money. He can become a woman. I don't care. He didn't beg people can you pay for my surgery? Fuck you.
That's true. He did it himself. I mean, proving her point.
Do not ask me to pay for your surgery.
Okay.
I want a big black. I'm gonna pay for my surgery. I do.
Or maybe just ask Michelle Obama how she got hers.
This is the big Libya beef curtain you tied up. I'm just saying, it's like I don't have any saying of what you want to do to your body, but do not ask me to use my tax money to pay for your surgery.
I got you.
You earn it yourself.
Okay.
If you don't have the money, work hard. I'm sorry. Oopsie.
Oopsie. That's the closer. Oopsie.
I'll be canceled. It's okay.
No, you're uncancelable.
I'm just saying how I feel. I don't judge you for whatever you do, as long as you do it on your own.
Yeah, this has nothing
you have to
to
pay
do
for
with...
it. That's why I don't believe people should pay for people's surgery when they are 13 years old.
It's not a moral issue.
They don't know what they want.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I want.
Wait, when?
When I was a little girl, I didn't know what I want.
Well, you wanted a big yellow dog. I'm sorry. That was a low blow, and I apologize.
It's okay.
Oh my God, Jiaoying, you've got so much going on right now. What are the next big things that you're doing?
Well, next big thing, I have comedy special coming up.
I know that.
A TV show that we are developing, working on the Chinese special, and I just feel like I feel very, very fortunate to have peers like you, great friends, who support me and understand me, and also I don't want to be. I know people are gonna hate me for saying that, but I am very, very fortunate to be an American Chinese woman because I can just say whatever is on my mind without
fear of repercussion from the government potentially.
Like it just end up in a concrete, and so that's really amazing.
Yeah,
it's very amazing, and I just feel like people should just complain less and work harder.
Agreed.
Also, people should not think they are special.
Ooh, that's
you're
a
not
hot
special.
take. Yeah,
no, you're not. I wasn't special. I'm may still not be special, but I'm just gonna earn what I want. I want something, I'm gonna earn it.
Right.
It's people just they just don't get what they want because they think they are special and they are not, and then they complain. Then they do drugs. They want to feel better. No, if you are not Michael Jackson, don't feel better. You shouldn't. You cannot become him because you take cocaine. It's not gonna happen to you. You're still talentless, piece of shit bum. You won't become someone. I don't understand. I want to feel like that. You don't deserve to feel like that. Go to the gym. God damn it.
Right.
Take him up. Study something.
Yeah. Well, and I've told. I mean, just spending 3 days with you in Plano. I've told so many people now. People that ask me how was it? How's Jiaoying? What'd you think? And I was like, if there is one takeaway, it is that Jiaoying Summers is the hardest working female comedian for sure, and potentially just the hardest working comedian overall that I've ever met.
It's hard when you don't speak English, you know, to translate everything.
I mean, you deserve everything that all the success that you've had is so well deserved because you do work so hard.
Thank you.
And it's just it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure getting to work with you and kind of watch you and see how you move because I think people are going to be hearing a lot more about you.
Thank you.
You got a lot going on.
Thank you. I love fame.
So much cool
I love
stuff.
fame and money.
You do.
I
really do.
love fame and money. I really do.
Yeah. I mean, it is your singular driver. But you've got so many other talents, and I hope people understand that too. That it's not just the Jiaoying that you see on stage.
Yeah, I can do
talking
other
about
shit.
dicks and right.
Yeah.
There's so much more to you, and I think that is really why you're so successful because of all the experiences that you've had before you ever stood up on a stage. Where can people find you online, Jiaoying?
Jiaoying Summers everywhere. Jiaoying. The harder part is Summers. Summers.
Perfect. Go check out Jiaoying's. Check out everything that she does. Quite honestly, I mean, it's such a journey. It's so cool to see what you're doing. Wish you all the very best, and look forward to working with you more. Jiaoying, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
Y'all, please like, comment, and subscribe. We love you so much, Jiaoying. I love you, and I really appreciate everything that you have done for comedy,
I love
that
you
you've
back,
done for me.
baby.
And, Davey, baby. Yeah,
Davey, baby.
whichever way it goes. Y'all, we love you. We'll see you next week.